Aphorism number 51. This therapeutic law is rendered obvious to all intelligent minds by these facts, and they are amply sufficient for this end. But on the other hand, see what advantages man has over crude nature in her happy go lucky operations work process. How many thousands more of homeopathic morphic agents has not man at his disposal for the relief of his suffering fellow creatures in the medicinal substance universally distributed throughout certain in them he has producers of disease of all possible varieties of action for all the innumerable for all conceivable and inconceivable natural diseases to which they can render homeopathic aid morphic agents medicinal substances whose power when their remedial employment is completed being overcome by the vital force disappears spontaneously without requiring a second course of treatment for its extirpation like the each annihilation complete removal artificial morphic agents which the physician can attenuate sub subdivide and potentize almost to an infinite extent, and the dose of which he can diminish to such a degree that they shall remain only slightly stronger than the similar natural disease they are employed to cure, so that in this incomparable method of cure there is no necessity for any violent attack upon the organism for the eradication of even an inveterate disease of old standing. The cure by this method takes place by only a gentle, imperceptible, and yet often rapid transition from the tormenting natural disease to the desired state of permanent health. In this aphorism, Dr. Henneman has given idea about remedial agents. By these facts, this therapeutic law of nature is made easily understood to all intelligent minds, and they are more enough to explain. But on the other hand, man has many advantages over crude nature in her happy go lucky operations. So many medicines are not at man's hand to assist humankind for the relief of suffering of man in the medicinal substances which are distributed universally throughout in nature. These homeopathic agents, medicines, are producers of diseases of all possible varieties of action for all innumerable, for all believable and unbelievable natural diseases to which they can provide homeopathic aid, morphic agents, medicinal substance. When their remedy employment is completed, whose power being overcome by the vital force, its effects disappears completely and immediately without requiring a second course of treatment for its expiration. For example, for each artificial morphic agents which given by physician, he can reduce, subdivide, potentize almost to an infinite extent, and he can reduce the dose of medicine to such a degree that they shall remain slightly stronger than the similar natural diseases which is to be cured, so that in this incomparable method of cure there is no necessity of any violent attack upon the organism for the eradication of even an inveterate disease of old standing. The cure by this method take place by only gentle, imperceptible, and yet often rapid transition process from the tormenting natural disease to the desired state of permanent health.